RAKAKA.se, Enders here, and I'm standing here together with Apollo, and we're at cebit. And yeah, you're a caster here, obviously. And I have to start by asking, I mean, how is it going for you? How has the days been?
Going really good. Had amazing games. The broadcast schedule's been great. We haven't been working too hard or too less. It's just been a great balance, and everything's working amazing.
Right. So, I mean, you are obviously traveling around so much right now, and how is that for you? I mean, traveling around as much as you are, I mean, is that affecting you at all?
Right now, not so much, because this is my second tournament of the year. We're in March, so it's kind of it's kind of nice. But last year it was a little bit tolling, so this year I was hoping not to travel as much as I did previously, because traveling so much in different time zones, and you just get fatigued at the end of it, unfortunately. You just can't do that much. But right now I'm feeling really good.
Yeah, and you're living in Sweden right now, and you've been doing so for a while. I mean, how do you like living in Sweden? I mean, is it... I mean, are you getting to know the language at all?
I wish I could. I mean, I've told myself that I should, study it a little bit, try to learn some, but I just don't have enough time, spending so much time on StarCraft. But in Sweden in general, the internet's amazing. It's the best part. I kind of don't really go outside too much, go to the gym and use the internet, and it's perfect. It's everything that I need.
I mean, obviously you live in Stockholm. What is it? Have you seen anything in Stockholm that's worth mentioning? Have you been going to any sites and so on?
Not really. I mean, I hardly go out actually when I'm in Sweden. It's all StarCraft, man. That's all I do.
Okay. So yeah, let's talk a bit about the Too Good Studio, or the Good Studio.
Yes.
I'm told to say the Good Studio. I mean, how is that for you? I mean, you're living together with a couple of guys. Is this as fun as it sounds?
It can be, but it can also be the opposite to what most people expect as well. It's it's mixing work with living. It's, sometimes it is healthy to have a split of keeping things separate, so your work is not where you live, and vice versa. But overall, because we all travel so much, it's refreshing that we don't spend all of our time together. And the best thing is that I have my own room, I have my own space, I can just escape from it all as well. So yeah, it's fun.
Okay, let's go back a little bit to this tournament we're at right now, the World Championship. I mean, has it been going as you would have expected, or the players that you would have expected in the tournament still?
It's been going pretty much as expected. Koreans dominating, of course, as every tournament. A couple of upsets that I thought that players would have done better, I think, would have been TLO and Grubby, that couldn't make it out of group stage, unfortunately. But apart from that, everything seems great. MVP performing just like everyone expected him to do, and he's looking to win the tournament so far, and it's going to be interesting to see who can stop him.
Okay, and I mean, the tournament is being played in Heart of the Swarm, even though the game isn't out yet and the beta is closed. Do you agree with the ESL's decision to go with Heart of the Swarm, even though the game isn't out?
For me personally, yeah, I agree with it, because for me, I've been working so much on Heart of the Swarm, whether it be playing, learning the game, that for me, wanting to work in esports, it's great that it was Heart of the Swarm, because I didn't want to have to stay on Wings of Liberty more than I needed to be. So for me personally, it's great. For others, maybe some players didn't like it or didn't want to have it, but just for me, I like it and I'm enjoying it. It's been a great tournament. It's refreshing. We've seen a lot of new strategies, and it's just overall a great experience, and it's fun to be a part of it.
Do you think, I mean, what do you think about the game in general? Do you think the changes have been for the best or for the worst? And I mean, how do you think it's going to pan out?
It's definitely for the best, or for better, at least for now. It's much, much better than Wings of Liberty, I feel, for the time being. We're not seeing repetitive annoyances such as Broodlord and Infesta, for example, from all the Zergs previously. We don't have one race that's dominating over the other. Today in the playoffs, it's 4-4-4, 4 Terrans, 4 Zergs, 4 Protoss players. So that's kind of cool to have that balance, that racial balance. And all the games are different, but it seems like they're played similar but different, which is cool to see. You can see the little nuisances that you wouldn't see as much in Wings of Liberty, because it was all played so similar, all the games look the same. But Wings of Liberty, Heart of the Swarm, sorry, it's great.
And let's go back to some IRL stuff. You mentioned that you were, for example, going to the gym.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend on the gym?
I've been going to the gym for maybe 3 months now, coming up to 3 months, 12 weeks. I spend 4 to 5 days a week. It's like 3-day split usually, so like day on, day off, day on, day off, day on, day off, day on. And just keep on going like that. Just a healthy body, healthy mind, right?
And I mean, do you prioritize any type of eating? I mean,
yeah.
Tell us about it.
I'm looking at you right now and I'm like, well, one day But yeah, I prioritize maintenance as well. I have quite a strict diet on what I eat now as well. You know, it's basically broken into 3 categories, or 2 categories mostly: carbohydrates and protein. I eat 5 to 6 times a day. It's all healthy, no junk food. Coming to events is a little bit difficult when it comes to that, because there isn't a lot of healthy food always around. But you know, I bring snack bars, protein bars, eat lots of fruit, so I make my way.
Alright, so do you think that's also affecting your casting, the fact that you're eating healthier and so on?
I think it is, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do it, to see and test, because I think towards an unhealthy lifestyle that I may have been leading towards the end of last year or middle of last year, is that I feel that you get tired easier because you're not as fit, and it's the same for players, right? Because it takes a lot of effort to do what we do, whether it be casting 12 hours or playing 12 hours. And you know, if you think about your body, you're going out, and if you are working out, you're running, let's say, 5 kilometers a day. I don't know, it's just a rough estimate. And then if you don't do that and you go into casting, you're a lot weaker. But if you're doing that and then go into casting, it's like almost the same. So you're used to it, your body's used to it. And I feel that it's good for your brain as well, especially doing what I'm doing, is that I can focus more, I can concentrate on the games better. And it basically improves my commentary, which is obviously what I want to have.
Right. Well, good luck with your casting and your training.
Thank you.